Hey there, everybody. Don't know exactly how to start this video, so we'll just jump right into it. Um, this is Swamp Cleaner. I hope you're having a good day, or at least you're trying to, because today is a horrible day. A day that will be remembered in history. It's going to be a great, shameful day. If you haven't been paying attention, or if you aren't aware, um, the United States has been withdrawing from Afghanistan the past couple of weeks, and it's a complete shambles. It's a complete debacle. And today it's the worst thing ever could have happened. Reports have come out. There was earlier in the day two um, suicide bombers, and they uh, blew themselves up outside the Kabul airport. And as you can see on your screen here, 12 U.S. service members have been killed and also 15 others have been wounded. Pentagon's been reporting on that just in the past couple of hours. And there's plenty of blame to go around. I mean, of course, everybody's going to be doing the finger pointing. You know, it's like, oh, it's his fault. Oh, it's that fault. But we got to remember who is the main person responsible here. And it's like, ooh, people are going to say, oh, who made the deal? It was Trump. Well, I'm sorry. Who went back on the deal, made the Afghan military and government look weak, and allowed the Taliban to take over the country within 6 weeks? That's Joe Biden. That's Joe Biden's administration. And Joe Biden said there, you're not going to see a Saigon-style airlifts out of the embassy. We did. You're not going to see us being at the behest of the Taliban. We are, because we're counting on the Taliban for security. And he said the other day with George Papadopoulos, or Stephanopoulos, or whatever it is, I'm so angry right now, that God forbid, like, nobody's dead. Well, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry. What else is there to say? Like, should we pull out that old Hillary Clinton quote? What difference at this point does it make? Well, because of your ineptitude, because of your procrastination, and your yearning for a political victory to look good, you have cost the lives of American servicemen and women. You have dropped the ball, which this is impeachable. I'm sorry. You guys impeached Trump over a fucking phone call, and him saying peacefully march to the Capitol and let your voices be heard. You impeached him over that and semantics of what words mean. Yet Joe Biden goes to Delaware while Kabul is falling, takes press conferences in the middle of the day so half the country can't see it because they're at work, and he walks off, doesn't take any questions. Kamala Harris is halfway around the world, and nobody's responsible. And you have Jen Psaki chastising how people are framing what's happening there. Oh, we're not stranding American citizens there, are we? Oh, what do you call it when you say that you're getting the military out and you're losing control of the airport, and there's still 1,500 people trapped there, and you're telling them now that they should not go to the airport? Well, then, I'm sorry, if that's the only place that they can leave the country from, and you're telling them not to go to the airport, where else can they go? Where else can these American citizens go? Because all the land borders are closed. There's nowhere else to go. Bagram Air Force Base has been shut down because Joe Biden's plan, which wasn't a plan, he was focusing on domestic terrorism. He had the military beat feet without even telling anybody, left the Bagram Air Force Base to be occupied by the Taliban when it could have been used as a secure base of operations. Get the civilians out, get the Afghans who helped us out, get our equipment out, and then leave with our military. And then bye, Taliban can have fun. No. What happens? Military leaves. Then, for a couple weeks, nothing. No messaging, nothing. And then, when the Taliban finally start moving really quickly, blitzkrieg-like style on Kabul, They say, "Oh no, 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 no! Go to the airport. We'll get you out. We'll get you out. We're rushing troops back in." And they said they planned for every contingency, but we couldn't know what happened. But like, the Taliban's helping us. But oh my God, now there's terrorist attacks. Who could have seen this happening? I am sorry. This is incompetence to the nth degree. Trump was impeached for 1/100th of the severity of something that like this. If like I don't want to play that game, that the what if this was Trump, what if that was Trump, but if this was Trump, he would be impeached. And guess what? I would support that because he would be incompetent. He would be inept. If he dropped the ball and allowed this to happen for the last 2 weeks, I would say I would be calling for Trump's impeachment. But I'm not that I'm not that much of a partisan hack. Yes, there are certain things that are partisan about me, but I try to actually look at both sides and try to be objective. I'm not completely off in fairyland like these lefties who are still tweeting sycophantically defending Joe Biden and his ilk, his filth, him and his compromised son losing multiple laptops now that the FBI has confirmed. Like, and we don't want to talk about that. No. The mainstream media, CNN, MSNBC. Past couple of days, they've been being critical of Biden, but that's only because this is blowing up in everybody's face and there's no way they can avoid it. No, yeah, because they'd be screaming, "Ooh, domestic terrorism! Ooh, January 6th, insurrection!" When the FBI, again, just came out saying there's scant to no evidence of any kind of coordinated plot for an insurrection. So it wasn't an insurrection, it was a riot. One riot at the main house of America. But I guess that's worse than the hundreds of riots that happened last year across the United States, conducted by BLM and Antifa. But I'm getting besides the point. The media should be disbanded just as much as the Biden administration should be impeached. Because I don't want to play sides. Newsmax has been covering a good job. Fox has been highly critical of this, even though they told the corporate line. My father-in-law is a United States Marine. He served in Vietnam. He remembers quite vividly how the situation over there deteriorated and the retreat from Saigon. He was told not to wear his service uniform and his badge is coming back because they people were hating on the servicemen at the time because you're a baby killer. And now he's seeing this all over again. And he just got the news today that it's also not just Marines, but at first it was just Marines who were dead. Like 4 Marines and 3 wounded. That was like the first initial reports. Now we have 12 U.S. service members, which means across all branches. And he usually has a response, but he has no words. He had no words for me. And I know why. I mean, it's not his fault. We've all been let down. We've been let down by an inept, incompetent, dementia-ridden man who has no idea what's going on and isn't calling the shots. Kamala Harris is definitely not calling shots. Who's calling shots? Oh yeah, all the corporate snakes and these BlackRock executives that have greased up onto the campaign and now are part of the Biden administration. They're like advisors and crap like that. The unelected bureaucrats, the people behind the scene that write policy and screw your lives over because they want to get a payday. But what's next? I mean, the number's just going to get high. I mean, I don't know if there's going to be more attacks because supposedly there was scuttlebutt. There was a third bomb, but I don't know if that was true. It's going to get worse, And we're supposed to be out by the 31st. There's 5 days. 5 days left. And we're already getting a lot of the military out. So we're literally going to be leaving people behind. There's no way I don't see a way about how we can get everybody out. And they say they are. How are you going to do it, Joe? Because if CENTCOM commander doesn't have any intelligence coming to him from the ground and he's getting it from open source networks like Twitter, then we're fucked. We're screwed over there. More people will die. And this is because the military wants to focus on being woke and being inclusive and stomping out white rage and domestic terrorism. They've dropped the ball. They've been derelict in their duties. And Milley and a couple others of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, they need to resign. Biden needs to hang his head in shame and be impeached or resign. I don't care. People are saying, please don't. Like, that's the reason why they have Kamala Harris, because Kamala Harris is worse than Joe Biden. So please, Joe Biden, don't resign. You know what? Screw her too. Get her out there because she's incompetent. They've already said the majority of people said she's unfit to be president. Get him out. Get her out. Nancy Pelosi's next. Well, she's stuttering, stumbling too. 25th Amendment her. And I don't know. I don't know where this is going. I'm just going to wrap it up here. But Joe Biden, your administration, you're shit. I'm sorry. I don't care about the arguments about, Donald Trump was destroying our relationships with our allies. Oh, he's such a buffoon. He's a horrible man. He's a bigot. He's a sexist. He's a racist. Joe Biden got held in contempt by the entire British Parliament the other day. Does anybody know? Does anybody pay attention? The entire British Parliament. Can somebody show me where an entire parliament or body of government from another country condemned Donald Trump for direct dereliction of duty, for the deaths of people? Not like, he said mean words. He did something dumb. He was silly at a party or something like that. Surface level, one-dimensional, orange man bad crap. Give me something with some meat to it. Because when he fired tomahawks at Syria, the rest of the world was like, yay, good job, Trump. When did Trump get condemned by any body of government for violating treaties, for violating deals? What's going on here? Like, why is there such a double standard? But okay, rant over. I'm gonna just keep on paying attention on social media today and try to see how bad this gets, because it's with the partisan nature of how the calls for resignation is it's happening on a partisan level. He's not gonna resign. He's not gonna impeach, but he should. He deserves to be impeached, and he should resign. But circle the wagons, mainstream media, all that junk. Social media, you banning people. Like this video, you probably might not even see this video. It might be banned. Who knows? Because YouTube is in the tank for the left. So there you go. That's just me getting it off my chest. All right, this is Swamp Cleaner. See you guys later.